And I feel the black and white effect on it, and the flickery sort of stammering effect that it has shows the age, which almost gives it quite an eerie sort of vibe.
Melody's original purpose was to educate and rehabilitate mentally challenged and mentally deranged children.
The non-diegetic voiceover at the beginning of the trailer sounds like, in my opinion, a news report from the past, possibly an old man, and I feel like this shows off how the footage is actually real and possibly archive footage, which makes the whole plot seem much more realistic, which is quite haunting. Also, this voiceover at the start is one of the only ways the audience can sort of tell the narrative of the genre, so it is a very important part of the trailer.
Was not a place where young people found help, but a place where they were discarded and destroyed.
I like how this diagonal panning shot shows this religious statue, and it looks like it's in the front of the front garden of a suburban house. I feel like this shows the genre and the narrative very well, as obviously there's a lot of religious aspects in possession horror films.
It's empty. Yes, let's party.
No way.
So this behind the shoulder shot of the two men in the car shows how the trailer and film therefore is set in a very conventional suburban neighbourhood, which is a common convention in the possession horror genre.
Cops, no neighbors, it's perfect.
No. Let's get this party started, right?
Deadly.
So one way that the genre was portrayed in a very good way, I feel, is the close-up, low-angle shot of the crucifix falling. And I feel like, obviously, this shows religious iconography, and it's therefore conforming to the genre's conventions of having religious traits.
If you find this, I'm probably hacked up and dead like the rest of my friends.
So as you can see, the typography creates the idea that someone has been trapped in a room and has maybe scratched letters into the floor or the wall, and their blood's been splattered onto some surface. To me, it looks like a wooden board. Obviously, there's blood splattered onto it, obviously to suggest the violence. The font itself is sans serif. And strangely, it doesn't stand out, unlike most of the typography that you'd see for these kind of films. The font itself looks very messy. I feel like that's done on purpose. It looks very distressed, as if someone's been in a very stressful situation. They're all in capital letters. Obviously, they're white. And I feel like this portrays the genre and the narrative very well. So the scream at the very end of the trailer is very high-pitched, and it almost sounds like it's a jungle animal, which implies it's also crazy, and it actually portrays demonic traits, which obviously relates highly to the possession horror genre.